Good morning, students. Today we are going to take the new chapter in the history Ashoka, the emperor who gave up the war. In this chapter, we already discussed a small topic in the live. Once again, I am repeating that for those who didn't attend the live for the live class. In this starting with the Roshan's rupees. That is, Roshan is asking the grandfather given in her birthday a note. In that, he is seeing the picture of Gandhiji and also this picture of the lion. So she wondering why this lion's picture in all notes. So we are discussing about that why this lion's picture. This is the picture that you can see all over the notes. Indian notes, okay, in Indian notes, the Indian rupees. Topic is a very big kingdom and empire. The lion that we see on our notes and coins have long history. It's a very long history. Why it is coming? That is, it's a long back. It is long ago. Something has happened. About that we are discussing here. They were covered in stones and curved in the stones. That is, curved means it is drawn in stones. Like we will curve the stone, then it will be projected. No, as we are seeing in the picture. Curved in the stones and places on top of massive stone pillars as Sarnath. Ashoka was one of the greatest ruler known to the history, and on his inscriptions are carved on pillars. Ashoka is one of the ruler of India. Long back he ruled India. He is a great emperor, a great king and good king also. He inscripted. Well, you know that what is inscriptions. The whatever the king and the olden pupils written on the rocks are called inscriptions. So he inscripted the instructions of him in on the pillars. He made the so many pillars throughout the country, and he inscripted the instructions of him in on that, as well as rock surface. On the rocks also he written like that. Before we find out that was what was written in these inscriptions, let us see why this kingdom was called an emperor. First we can why we are calling a kingdom as empire. The Ashoka rule was founded by his grandfather, Chandra Maurya Gupta. That is, in his family, first his grandfather started ruling the country. He is from the Mayurya family. His name is Chandra Gupta Maurya. Chandragupta Maurya was supported by the wise man named Chanakya or Kautilya. Many of Chanakya ideas were written down in a book called Arthashastra. Here we are discussing the word is dynasty. When the member of the same family become ruling one after the another. That is, this same member. That means your grandfather, your father, you, and your son. They were ruling a country one after another. Such a family is known as dynasty. The Maurya was a dynasty which is important rulers. Chandragupta is his son Bindusara and Bindusara's son Ashoka. Okay, so this Maurya is a dynasty. There were several cities in the empire. That in this map you can see. In this map you can see the black dots. These included the capital Patliputra, Taxila and Ujjain. Taxila was the gateway to the northwest. That is, if you want to enter to the northway, we have to go through Taxila, because it is a gate, that is entrance to the that place, including Central Asia, while Ujjain lay on the route from north to south. That here you can see Taxila. This is the entrance, and also Ujjain. Here they are saying that Ujjain lay on the route from the north to south. That here you can see the Ujjain here. It is the center of the India. It's so there is from north to south. It is the entrance. Okay. You know that which is north. This is north. This is south. Okay. Merchants, officials, and craft persons probably live in these cities. That is, they can access to north and south, so they were lived in that cities, that they can access both sides. In other area were villages of farmers, hedgers. In some of areas such as central India, were forests where people gathered forest products and hunt animals for food. As other in other that black dotted area, no, that all other peoples like villages they lived, and also the people who lived in forest, that they will gather in the forest, and they will cultivate the things, and they also hunt the animals for food. People in different parts of the empire spoke different languages. That in India, in every world they having their own language, in every state their own language. Likewise in before also they having different languages. They probably ate different kind of foods also. That also we know in the whatever we are eating in the Kerala, that not eating in North India, like Gujarat and all. Same as in Tamil Nadu also, their rice is different, our rice is different. And also in North India they always eat chapatis and all. We will always eat rice type food. So that difference is there in everywhere. Next topic we are going to discuss, what are empire different from kingdom. Empire need more resources than king, because empire are large than kingdom and need to be protected by big armies. Emperor need more resources. Why we are discussing why emperors. Emperors need more resources, because emperor are larger than kingdom. Emperor is larger than kingdom, and needed to be protected by the armies. So to take care of armies, for giving salaries for their food, their facilities, they needed more money. So for more money they needed more resources. Okay, that's why this emperors need more resources than kings, because empires are empires are larger than kingdoms. That is, kingdom and empires is different. Is small countries is known as a kingdom, and if it is big, it is empire. So also they needed a large number of officials who collect taxes also. So they needed the king can't collect the tax directly, because it is a vast area. He can't go all over. So what is it they're doing is they appointed officials to collect the taxes. They will do like that. Next topic, ruling the empire. ruling the empire. In this topic, we are discussing about the ruling of the empires. As the empire was so large, different parts were ruled differently. That is, different parts are there. So they will, how they make a empire means they will go for the war and they conquer the kingdom of other kings, and likewise they will add on the countries to their country, and it will be a big country, so that will make as an empire. Different parts were ruling differently, that is, different parts are ruling different. Like India is a country. If you are thinking India is a empire, in India there is so many states are there, like Kerala, Tamil Nadu. So they are ruling in different way, different peoples and like that. But the entire there is will be central power in Delhi. Likewise, okay. The area around Patliputra was under the direct control of emperor. That is, you can see that the direct control was under control of the Patliputra only, under the control of emperor. He will directly look Patliputra. All this means the officials were appointed to collect the taxes from farmers, headers, craft persons and traders. That is, officials will be there for appointing all over the world, all over the country, all over the country, for what, to collecting the taxes from whom? The farmers, headers, craft persons and traders who lived in the villages and town in these areas. Officials also punished, because those who are disobey the rule of the king, they will be punished. There will be many of the officials were given salaries. So many of them given salaries to them. A messenger went to and fro, that is, to give the messages to the king about the officials. There will be spies. The spies were appointed by the emperor for what? To give the details, that is, what the officials are doing, whether they were collecting, they are obeying the king's rules. For that, the spies were there. And of course the emperor supervised them with the help of members of royal families. That is, there will be other family members also in the family, so they will be helping the king for what? For supervising all the officials with the help of emperor's royal family and senior ministers. Also, senior ministers also, they will be helping for this. There were other area or provinces, such each there was ruled from a provincial practice, such as Taxila or Ujjain. The provincial capital of this of this country was what? Taxila or Ujjain. So from there, all they were ruling all over the that place in the country. Altogether, there was some amount of control from Patliputra also. The royal princes were often sent as governor. Local customs and rulers to probably followed. That is the princes, the son of the king, no, that is princes. They will be sent to the governors, and to the local customs and rulers are probably followed. Okay. Besides, there was vast area between this center. Here, Maurya tried to control roads and rivers. Here, the Maurya emperors tried to control the roads and rivers. Why they control the roads and rivers? Because the roads and rivers are important for transportation, and to collect whatever resources were available as tax and tributes. For example, Arthashastra tell us that the northwest was important for blankets, South India for gold and precious stones. northwest part they were good in what that making blankets. South India is good for precious for gold and precious stones. It is possible that resources were collected by tributes. So to collect that resources they control the travel areas like roads and rivers. Here, what is tribute? Tribute. Unlike taxes, which are collected on a regular basis, tributes are collected as and what when it was possible from the people who give a variety of things more or less willingly. That is, it's like it's same like taxes. That means we are collecting the precious things from the different part of the pupils. That will they will gifted no such things. There were also forest region that we told that some pupils are living in the forest regions. There from there they will get what they will get elephants, timber, honey, waxes to the Maurya officials. They will give the resources that they are getting from the forest, like elephant. Timber means what trees, okay. Tree and honey, the pure honey will get, and waxes also. Magadha, the emperor and the capital city. This is in this ash box. It is important things they written. That is Magadha. Megasthenes was an ambassador who was sent to the court to the Chandragupta by the Greek ruler of West Asia named Seleucus Nicator. That is, the Seleucus Nicator was a ruler of a Greek ruler of West Asia. He sent a ambassador to the court of Chandragupta. His name was Megasthenes. Megasthenes wrote a account. He is a writer. Megasthenes was a writer. Megasthenes wrote a account about that what he saw here in a part of the description. That is, what he wrote, that is written in this double quotes. The occasion on which the emperor appeared in the public were celebrated with the grand royal processions. When the emperor came to the public, what will happen? They will celebrate that occasion. Okay, he is carried in a golden palanquin. That is pallak. Yeah, that is the this pallak. The pupils will hold on the shoulder. Both sides there will be a road, and in center there will be a sitting area. Such golden pallak has to be carried by the pupil. His guards ride elephant decorating with the golden and silver. Thus the king having guards, so that guards is with elephant. The guards were riding elephants. That elephant was decorated with gold and silver. Some guards carried trees on which live birds, including a flock of trained parrots. That is, some guards carry the trees with the birds, and also some there will be a flock. Flock means a group of trained parrots will be there. The circle about the head of the emperor. That will be circling on the head of the emperor. On the head of the emperor, it will be circle. Fly and circle. The king is normally surrounded by armed women. That is, king is surrounded by armed women, not men. He is afraid that someone may try to kill him. That is, if even they were getting to the public, they are having a fear about someone will kill or not. So that's why this type of guard will be there. he has special servant to taste the food before eat. Because he fear that he has a fear that someone will put poison to the food and give. So first of all, the food before he eats, some guards will eat, taste it, and then only he will eat. He never sleep in the same bedroom for 2 nights. He never, that also, if he is sleeping in same bedroom, someone will come to that room and they will kill. That also his fear. That's why he will never sleep in same bedroom. And about that was the return of Megasthenes about the kingdom. And about Pataliputra, he wrote, "This is a large, beautiful city." It is a large, beautiful city. It is surrounded by massive wall, big wall. It is surrounded by big wall. It has 570 towers and 64 gates. The houses of 2 and 3 stored, that is houses having 2 and 3 stores, that is stores, and buildings built of wood and mud bricks. It is made up of wood and mud bricks. The king place is also of wood. That is the king's palace also made with wood and decorated with stone carvings, that is beautiful stones. It is surrounded with garden and enclosure for keeping birds. That is, it is king's palace is surrounded with gardens, because if from the while the king was ruling and he's stressed, he can get into the garden and sit it, he will be getting relaxed and all. For that they made good gardens, and there will be there is birds also in that garden. A work for you. You have to write why the king. Why do you think that the king has special servant to taste the food he ate? In what way was Pataliputra different from Mohenjo-daro? Hint seen in the chapter 4. That you don't want, right? You write about why do you think the king had special servant to taste the food and ate? Okay, that answer I want today itself. You write it today. Next topic, Ashoka, the most famous Ashoka, the unique ruler. The most famous Maurya ruler was Ashoka. He was the number one ruler in Mauryan. Okay, he was the first ruler who tried to take his message to the people through inscriptions. He was the first ruler that through the inscriptions that giving the instructions to the pupils. Most of the Ashokan inscriptions were in Prakrit and were written in the Brahmi scripts also. He written in two languages, that is Prakrit and Brahmi scripts. Ashoka war in Kalinga. So now we are going to study about why Ashoka came to the way of ahimsa. He stopped war, and how it is happened. It has happened in the Kalinga war. Kalinga is a ancient name of coastal Orissa. Thus, now it is the Orissa. You hear the name Orissa. That is known as Kalinga. Is the coastal area of Orissa. Ashoka found a war to conquer Kalinga. that I told you that kings will go and do the wars and they will conquer the places. While he want Kalinga to add on to his country. He sent his army for war to conquer Kalinga. However, he was so horrified when he saw the violence and bloodshed that he decided not to fight any more war. After the Kalinga war, he went to that war place. What he saw means he saw so violence, that much violence, and he saw that much blood. Blood is shedded all over the place. So he thought, never fight. I am going to stop fighting. I will not do any war more. He stopped war. He is the only king in the history of the world who gave up conquest after winning the war. He is the only king that gave up the war. What he written in the inscriptions? Ashoka inscriptions described in the Kalinga war. About the Kalinga war, what he written in this inscription, that is, this is what Ashoka declared on one of the inscription. 8 years after become king, I conquers Kalinga. After ruling for 8 years, he gone for conquering Kalinga. About 1.5 lakh people were captured. 1.5 people are captured and more than 1 lakh people are killed. This filled me with sorrow. That 1.5 people were captured and put in the jail, and also 1 lakh people has been killed. So what that make his heart filled with sorrow because of seeing that dead bodies, blooded, and the wounded pupils that were crying. That he made him very sorrow. Whenever an independent land is conquered, lack of people died and many are taken prison. Brahmins and monks also die. He told that the Brahmin people and the monks means the other religious spreaders, so that they were killed. It is very cruelty. If you kill, they think that if they killed a Brahmin, it is a very sin to the God. It is a very sin to the God. The people who are kind of to their relatives and friends, to their slaves and slaves died or lost their loved ones. Every people are lost their loved ones. They all are sad on that time. That is, he is seeing the cries of the children and children and the women. They lost their husbands and fathers. I believe that winning people over through Dharma is much better than conquering them with force. What is meant by Dharma? Dharma means Dharma. Dharma. Okay. So, don't win the people with the war. You have to win the people of the mind with Dharma. Dharma, that is Dharma. I believe that winning people over through Dharma is much better than conquering others for force. I am inscribing this message for the future so that my son and grandson and me should not think about war. Why he is writing this inscription means he told that in the future his son and his grandsons will not go for the war. Instead, they should try to think about spreading Dharma. That is, they will think spreading the Dharma. Next question for answer to do for you, that is, how did King War bring about changes in how did Kalinga War bring about a changes in Ashoka's attitude towards war? That question answers also you have to do. So today I am going to wind up this chapter here. The rest of the part we can discuss in next class. Already this 30-minute class is there. So do this 2 questions, that is, how did the King War bring about the changes Ashoka attitude towards war. That question also you have to answer. Why do you think the king had special servant to the taste the food he taste? That also you have to do. Two questions are given today's class. You have to do that. Okay, and send it today itself. Thank you. Thank you very much.